Namaste, my good friends. Man, I look different right now. I don't even know. I just came back from my, double dipped in yoga today. Did another C2 class, 7:30 to 8:30, just grinded it out. Did it super strong, realized my power, my unity, my freaking admiration, I'm doing this. So, what I realized or what I was practicing today in my yoga practice, right? It was so earlier today when I was doing the Mula Bandha on the inhales. I started to think, there's three locks. There's Mula Bandha, there's the root lock, the perineum lock, there's the ab lock, abdominal muscles, and then there's like the throat lock, which I, I'm not, it's not within my practice yet. But I was like today in the morning, I was just thinking what's within is just the Mula Bandha. I was just focusing on the root, you know. I was like, I'll get to the other two later down the road in my practice. Well, guess what? Guess what? In class today, man, right now, just that the next 12 hours later, I'm like, I'm gonna do Mula Bandha on the inhales and ab lock on the exhale. I need to find out the name of the ab. Mula Bandha, Nana Bandha, Bandha Bandha, something Bandha Bandha. And basically, this again, oh my god, just upgraded my practice to a whole new level. It's like it's adding a complexity to the breath. It's like first you must be with the breath, and then second, you must connect the breath to the Mula Bandha and the ab lock. That's just how that goes. And it was able to bring me, wow, into so much power. It's like I have to be so focused, like in the beginning when it was just the breath, that's its own challenge as well, to just be like focused on every single inhale and exhale and making sure it's within your intention and your conscious awareness and experience and not outside of it, right? And you must also not jump outside the breath. You got to keep yourself here. You got to keep the breath in control. You got to like do so much. And now this is just adding a whole new layer. It's like a whole new world, a whole new world to this. And it's like what Mula Bandha, Mala Bandha, and it's like, dude, how the fuck is this even possible? I don't even understand how one can get to this level, you know? And this is what I want to write down. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to discover. It's like this new field. It's like I get to pick up where the books left off. I get to discover the depth, as a true yogi. A true yogi is right here inside the teacher, the student, the power, the union between the two is the greatest. And now I can do whatever I want with my life. And what I want to dedicate my life to is spreading this joy, spreading this love, spreading this wisdom, spreading this enlightenment, spreading this lightness, spreading this fire, spreading this liquid, this connectivity, just spreading everything that yoga is and everything that yoga does, everything that kirtan is, that kirtan does, everything on the spiritual path. Well, not everything, but the things that I have chosen to partake in. These are the things that I will accomplish, and I want to teach people how to fully utilize this, this is my goal. This is what I think gives me meaning. This is my purpose. This is why I was put on this earth. I was put here to guide others, to guide others into a beautiful, beautiful place inside their heart, inside their soul, inside reality, inside the universe, inside their humanness. This is where I'm going. And it is up to me. It is up to me as the pioneer, as the leading forerunner into the field of yoga, as the leading person. I must go and discover the depth. I must go and discover the truth. I must go and discover the entirety of what is here. I am a scientist. I am a seeker. I just am. I am what I am meant to be. And this is beautiful. This is gonna be really beautiful. And I'm just so excited to finally connect Mula Bandha, ab lock, root lock, ab lock, into my practice, mixing it with the inhales and the exhales and every one. Now it's like the strength of my root lock and my ab locks aren't, super powerful yet, but it is something I am training, and I was able to maintain, I would say, about 90% locks, in some class, in some poses when it was getting too much. I prioritized keeping the breath going rather than keeping the locks going because the breath ultimately is the leader. The breath is the sustainer. And this mula bandha, this root lock and the ab lock, they come second. But for the main part, for the most part, for 90%, I was able to squeeze on every inhale, squeeze on every exhale. And of course there was a discovery happening. There was, in different poses, the root lock is, requires, a certain kind of intensity. It's like when my hips are wide open in, like, let's say warrior two pose, it requires a different kind of squeeze than when my legs are together and I'm in forward fold, and which requires a different squeeze when I'm in downward dog. It's like, and then when I'm twisting, it's like, it's a different kind of squeeze for all the different poses because it is in a different pose and it is in a different configuration, in a different design, in a different way. And it's going to be interesting learning to see in all the ways that my root lock expands shapes and shifts and everything. And the abdominal lock, it's much easier because it's just like you're already on the exhale, you're like your ab is already doing the motion of squeezing in, and so it's just like you just have to contribute to that squeezing in. You use the breath as the guide, whereas the root lock is sort of just, it's like on its own standalone. So it's gonna be interesting to see where this takes me. Hopefully, it takes me far, it takes me long, and I can't wait to see what the next journey is. And this is a whole new paradigm. This is a shift in my consciousness. This is going to be a whole new opening, a whole new way of being, a whole new way of existing. And this moment right here, this moment is very powerful, very strong, and I should realize that. But all moments are just now, whatever it gives me, I take it. And wherever I get to fly, wherever I get to go to, I will be rooted in my practice, in my strength, in my power. And I am ready to go beyond. There is a little bit of hesitation and a little bit of fear because when you are looking at the infinite unknown and you are venturing into it, it's you gotta give it it's due respect. It's gonna be like, okay, I'm going though. I have the courage and the ability to go, and no matter how far it goes, I am ready because I am gonna go. All right, namaste. I'll see y'all later.